Commodity TV live from the Mines and Money London 2022. And we have now here a guest from Asia, I would call it, from Mongolia, Jamul Jadamba, the CEO of Mogul Ventures. Jamul, how are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
How's the show so far?
It's been quite busy, very productive. So I have back-to-back meetings all day today and tomorrow, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Sounds good. So your company Mogul Ventures owns a tin project in Mongolia. Could you give us an insight in this project and in your company, please?
Sure. So it's an interesting project. It is one of the highest grade, if not the highest grade, open pitable tin project out there. Okay. It's 0.65% tin from surface down to 110 meters only.
Okay.
So for reference, it's like having 2.5% copper open pitable. So that's the kind of grades we're talking about.
Okay. So, and do you already have a resource base?
We have a historical resource, and we have engaged mining consultants, geological consultants, to put together a National Instruments 43101 compliant resource. So that is in works right now.
Okay. So what is the current status of the project? Are you drilling or what's going on there?
So the main focus for us has been metallurgy, because for tin projects, that's very, very important. We're starting to have to go towards more complex ores for producing tin, and we have complex ore, but now we have demonstrated that we can have market grade tin concentrate and good recoveries for tin as well.
Okay. So you are at the moment, I think, working on a feasibility study and on financing. So could you give us some details about that?
Yes, absolutely. So our next goal is to get capitalized to develop our feasibility study for the project. We have a lot of interest in our project, but a lot of counterparties are waiting for this feasibility. For example, we just signed a letter of intent with a major metals trading company that is interested in our product and will be helping with financing, etc. But yes, you're absolutely right. Next goal is to get the feasibility financed.
Okay. What is cash in the bank, and how much do you want to finance?
So right now we have about $500,000 left in the bank. We have a very low burn rate. So, unless we're pursuing active programs, that money would last quite a bit. But we're looking to raise $5 million right now.
Okay, that sounds great. So how does the shareholder structure look like so far? What is management holding, and any institutions or?
Sure. So fairly tightly held. We have about 135 shareholders broken down between North America, Europe, and some Australian shareholders. Majority owned by Mongolians, namely my family owns the majority of the shares. That's about it.
Okay. So let's come to Mongolia. I think it's very mining friendly. Could you tell us something about that?
So Mongolia is an interesting country. It is the only Western-style liberal democracy in the region. It is a true democracy, probably in the radius of a couple of thousand kilometers at this point. It's a mining-friendly country. Right now, the party that is in power has a supermajority, and they were elected on the platform of being business-friendly and helping develop the country's mineral sector. It's a very favorable jurisdiction, and for us, as a Mongolian majority-owned company, this is the best jurisdiction for us to operate. I mean, we know everybody there. We're from there. We're not going anywhere, and whatever project development that we do, we'll do it properly because this is our country.
Okay. So when you will have completed the feasibility study, what will then come next? What are the next steps then?
It's a fairly small capex development. Initial idea is that to construct a mine on our project would be south of $30 million. So it's not a huge...
$30 million
$30 million,
oh,
yeah.
Wow, okay.
It would be, quite, low capex, good turnaround project. It's an open pitable, deposit. So.
How's infrastructure there in this area?
For Mongolia, infrastructure is amazing for us.
Okay.
It's a huge country with small population, but our project is within 5-hour driving from capital city. You can actually visit and return within a day. Power line goes over our project.
Oh, that's good.
Railport is only 100 kilometers from us. There are water resources available, and no permanent settlements, in our area either. So.
Okay. So to summarize everything, what would you say would be the most important milestones for the next 12 to 15 months?
we really would like to get this feasibility study going, complete our metallurgical work, come up with a compliant resource, come up with a mining plan, do our environmental baseline, everything. So, with proper financing, we could have a feasibility in just over a year and, break ground to development within, 2-3 years. It's possible.
Sounds really interesting to me. Thank you very much for your time and your the insight in your company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So that was Jamul Jadamba from Mogul Ventures, live here from the Mines and Money in London. I would say do your own research, check out the company, and bye-bye from London.